Action!
Disgust me. Grow up.
How are we, movie buffs? Across the land. This is episode 24 of What's the Script? Featuring big Christopher Christopherson. Does get the long hair.
I shaved my head out of choice.
He's letting it grow in now. So it's like a Brian Blessed stunt double there. And myself, Craig, who's just an old looking bastard. So, how are we, mate? All right?
No bad. You might be able to hear I've got a wee bit of a sore throat.
As have I, mate.
That's on the account of a Spaniard last night. Prick.
Aye, he was a prick. Christopher and I attended a Champions League fixture in Glasgow last night. That's at the Ibrox. It was fucking, so we're a bit knackered. Do you know what? Obviously, you know I don't drink and all that, but I feel pure hungover. Shattered. I left the house, yesterday at 5:30 in the morning. And I got in last night at 11:10. And I think the walk through our work to Ibrox is like 4 miles each way. So, and then nobody sat down, so I was standing up, man, the full game, like, There we go. Man. It was exciting for 5 minutes, wasn't it?
That's it.
Anyway.
A cheap throw.
Aye, I know. I digress, as I keep saying every week. This week, Chris's Choice, episode 24, the penultimate episode before the season finale of 25. We'll talk about that more later. And Chris chose the 1988 cult classic. It's a cult fucking classic. They Live. And I'm only saying it's a cult classic because I'm reading it's a cult classic. I know where I'd classically fucking put it, but They Live, mate. What does They Live mean to you? What does it? When's the first time you seen this film and all that jazz? Bit of nostalgia for you, innit?
Oh, aye. This is long ago. Very long ago. I think I still had fucking pajamas on, you see. But I think it's obviously one of them you watch. See, the first time I seen it, I went, this is fucking mental. Know what I mean? Like that. There's a wrestler running about shooting aliens that nobody can see unless you wear sunglasses.
Aye.
Then see, after watching that, mate, see for the first time, I started doing that with sunglasses to people.
I actually forgot to get into the room and get myself a pair of sunglasses, but I've got no pair of sunglasses that look like Ray Charles specials, man. They had them.
Oh,
the big
obviously, as you get older, I know I've watched it again and all that, right? And knew it was kind of hammering home at something else. You know what I mean? So,
of course, but you'll only understand in adulthood, really, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I mean, because the aliens on it, yeah, you're not going, oh, see the aliens on it. I was fucking terrified.
I bet you I will. I suppose you will be when you were a wee boy, obviously, but it's a bit Marmite, the film. I'm not going to pure slate it because there is a good story behind it, there is a good message. And I've got to remember, so I keep telling other people to remember when this was made. You know what I mean? You can't judge it on today's standards, which I'm not going to, because effects wise and all that, I thought it was all right for its time, kind of thing.
No, definitely. I mean, it's like, see when it came out, we're talking like fucking madness, was it? You know what I mean? We're talking, well, like I said to you, it was 8, right? Now, I know people love Top Gun. Maverick's fucking brilliant, but see Top Gun, see this, yeah. It's like seeing fucking Scary Movie. Oh, dude, you got a tattoo. Ray, fuck me. It's just feels shite like that. Oh, high five, mate. Fucking yes. Birthday card, pish.
Birthday card, pish. Birthday card, pish.
You take it for what it is. Know what I mean?
Aye, true.
I mean, you get Roadhouse. Fuck's sake, Roadhouse. He was fucking spinning heel, kicking people's fucking heads off. He's a bouncer.
I know. He's a bouncer that doesn't take painkillers, but he goes in and gets stapled in the fucking emergency room. Do you know what I mean? The Family Guy done Roadhouse best. Peter Griffin watches it and then just solves life's problems with roundhouses. Even steering the motor, going home. Roadhouse. Brilliant. But the film, you go into IBMD, it's got a cast list like you'll never fucking believe, man. But really, it's just Roddy Piper, Keith David, and Meg Foster are the main characters in the whole film. There's another couple of ones as well, but we'll get to them as we go along. So it starts off, mate. Roddy Piper plays the part of a drifter, really, isn't he? Yeah. And he just happens upon where is it again?
I'm not sure what the name of the
Santa Fe.
Santa Fe.
It says at all the trains. So he's just walking across the train tracks with the biggest fucking backpack and the most perfectly wrapped up sleeping bag you'll have ever seen in your life.
What is that? I mean, he's like a drifter, but his hair is still on point. That fucking stupid 80s fucking haircut, man.
Feathered and lethal cat, and you just don't see it anymore.
That's what I'm talking about. It's a fucking whatever, mate, whatever.
So Roddy Piper, we all know, well, people my age and your age know that he was predominantly a WWF professional wrestler, which is now WWE, obviously, and he was Rowdy Roddy Piper, and he had a bit of affiliation with him because he wore the kilt and all that, but he was a bit as Scottish as fucking tiramisu, wasn't he?
I think he's is it Canadian maybe? I think he's I'm sure he stays near. Well, he stayed near where Big Drew stays.
Oh, Big Drew, eh? eh? Sitting watching Fargo every day of his life, eh?
Hello, nod to Canada.
Not to Canada. It can't be that Canadian because he swears in this. Canadians don't swear, mate.
Nah, true. Well, saying that, we've got Ryan Reynolds in Deadpool, mate.
True. Aye. He's abstained from his fucking citizenship, that cunt.
Yeah.
So he's drifting, as you say, mate. It was through the train tracks, and he's looking for work. He goes to the job centre for some fucking reason. So he's probably getting no fixed abode. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The job centre, and she interviews him and then tells him, "We've nothing for you."
Well, I've been there, mate. Sat you down for 45 minutes and went, "Oh, aye, there's nothing there." All right, aye, so you're wasting my time and your time. Cunt.
Aye, a box ticked. Well, you're not an alcoholic, you're not a drug user, you don't sniff methamphetamine, so we need to fucking sit you down for 50 minutes to make sure you're getting your £50 a week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you jump through hoops for this, you bastard.
You're fucking right. Walk in there steaming, man, you get anything you want. I wish I knew that back in the day. After leaving the job centre, fucking still jobless, he comes across as preacher, doesn't he? Aye.
And he's up fucking just like any preacher does sound like, oh, the world's corrupt, we've sold our souls for fucking this and that. Well, know what I mean? And it's like,
he knows what we later find out. He's part of the resistance, as they were, isn't he? And he's just talking about the human spirit being corrupted, as you say, and everybody's out for what they can get, and the rich get richer, the poor get poorer. Story is old as time, really.
Yeah. He's just walking about through this city, isn't he? And his other thing is, he comes across this wee black guy, doesn't he? And he's just fucking so tuned to the tellies.
That's it. I was going to say that. It's like, this is Carpenter, who directs this, John Carpenter, tries to get you to notice as early as possible that anybody in front of a telly's just an actual vegetable into the
Yeah.
fucking...
They're just, I always, if you can buy this nice thing, fucking blah blah blah, and then see the wee guy that's starting out there, he's not got fucking 2 pennies that are together. You know what I mean?
Oh, exactly.
It's like you've already said to me before we started this, it just fucking echoes society now. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
more than ever. He's using television back then as today's fucking Facebook. Buy these things, look this nice, go these places, be this fucking happy. You know what I mean? The guy stood there, he's still got a fucking pot to piss in. Mesmerised with drool coming down his face and all that.
That's it, mate. It's fucking look, buy these nice things, although you've got fuck all.
Exactly, mate. So the TV's programming people, we're getting that message dead early. So that night, he sleeps rough with the homeless. All the homeless have fucking tellies and all. Where are they plugging them into puddles?
Oh, fuck knows, mate. I don't know. It's the one thing I always see when I'm watching it. Because there's like all the wee hobos, they're all gathered around this telly, aren't they? They're just... And I'm going...
gathered around the telly for warmth. Put that channel on, I'm starving.
Switch on that Tower Inferno, that suggests heat.
Oh, mate, what a film.
Oh, fucking...
By the way, that's a series too. I love that film. I always thought they'd remake it. Poseidon. I loved Poseidon. That was good as well. Really? Anyway, sorry.
But see, before that, anyway, he goes to a construction site, and that's where he meets Frank, who takes him to this homeless place anyway, doesn't he?
He goes to the construction site asking for work. I've got my own tools. Well, you got a fucking jackhammer in your backpack. But see, the guy asked for the job. He just gives him a look, stares him. Just looking at him, man, for ages until he says, "Sir." And then before you know it, well, Roddy's got his tap off, obviously. Showing the WWF muscles.
Of course, mate, of course.
He's just he's hitting a bit of a rock with a spade.
That's just to prove how manly he is. The man is made of iron brew rock cakes.
You say he meets our Frank, Keith David, back at a time where his 2 front teeth weren't quite fell out as much, you know what I mean? That gap between his front teeth gets bigger as he gets older.
The London look.
And as you say, it says to him that you look for somewhere to stay, I know somewhere kind of thing. And he goes like that. He's dead wary about it.
Because he doesn't walk beside him to this place, doesn't he? He follows him.
Walks
it's just fucking... he goes, I don't trust somebody that follows me, and he's like, well, I don't trust that guy until I know where he's going. But I'm like,
Potter!
But they're like that. They're just mutually, he'd nod into it, I like the cut of your jib.
You think like me. So he takes out of the place. The place is a fucking ghetto.
It's a wee shanty town, isn't it? I know who I thought the guy was. See him, he's unloading his truck.
I
thought that was Hungme. Shatner.
Did you?
I thought that was him. I was like, oh, he must have been trying to branch off with Star Trek there.
Well, I fucking... I had his name written down, but I'm just going to call him Ghetto Guy. He's a ghetto guy, man. Charge of the ghetto. So Frank's telling him that he gives him a kind of backstory, which is kind of painting the picture for society now that he's been away from Detroit where he's for 6 months. He's not seen his wife and kids because he's here to work and send money back and all that kind of stuff. So everybody's kind of the same boat. And if you're not working, you're in this fucking ghetto. Fuck, if you're working, you're in the ghetto and all, know what I mean?
That's it. It's like, again, mate, already talking. There's people who go out fucking work mad hours and still having to go to fucking food banks and stuff.
But George's commercial, well, that's not the right word I'm looking for, but he's part of the societal issue for at that time Because Frank says everybody's out for themselves, man. Everybody's out fucking get, man. George is like that. I believe in America as long as I follow the rules.
You know what I mean? But that's it, mate. See the amount of people like, fucking I come across, and it's like, oh, what's for you only go by you? And you're like, stunning, looking at them like, see you fucking oxygen thief. Oh, smash a cunt. Fucking, know what I mean?
Aye.
Oh, the jobs are out there. Are they? Aye.
Aye. If you're a chef or you want to join the army, there's plenty of jobs there.
Exactly. Fuck. Unbelievable, man. But aye. But aye, like you say, he's part of the problem, isn't he? This little hope that if you follow the rules, get your opportunity, work hard, you'll be able to better yourself.
Aye.
Which is just a fucking illusion for.
Definitely isn't that film, I'll tell you that, man. But we see it again at this point. Some of our huddled running a telly again out in the middle of nowhere. This telly's fucking working. And in between advertisements of buy this, go here, be this, be that, it's coming through. The signal's getting corrupted with this guy with a beard coming through saying, don't listen. No, you're getting programmed. They're with us. No, that kind of shit, isn't it?
Aye. It's like they've got everybody in sleep mode. They're living the high life. We're all sleeping, and then see as that signal's coming through, everybody that's watching the telly starting to get a slow heat and all that, isn't they?
Aye, that's it. Yeah. The guy's talking about the annihilation of consciousness because people are just like falling into a slumber, as we kind of seen with that guy in front of the telly. It's like a awakened fucking sleep in it.
Aye, mate. It's like fucking again. I know I keep fucking saying this, but it's like it's like fucking sort of like 1,000 people died in a fucking a flood yesterday or something. But there's Love Island. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's something that
I know what I mean. That's what people talk about. Oh, did you see that in Love Island? Oh, I don't like him. Like that. Meanwhile, fucking bonfire.
Aye.
Know what I mean?
With trying not to go off piste, I've never noticed it more than I have in the last 3 years.
Aye.
With COVID, and then COVID just stopped when the Boris situation happened, and then the Boris situation just stopped when fucking Ukraine was invaded, and then Ukraine stopped when fucking Boris was getting fucking back into. It's just you're just programmed, aren't you?
That's it. You don't get a fucking minute's peace, man. And then that's like I always say anyway. Soon you watch the news.
Mm-hmm.
No wonder people come away with fucking anxiety and depression, man.
Definitely.
Every single story, like boom, fucking death here, boom, there's a flood here, boom, and then even see the feel good story. Yeah. Unfortunately, this duck is going to die after this program. You're like, oh, for fuck's sake.
And I know you just had an hour of dun, 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 and then the last thing is, and finally tonight in West Lothian, a cat meowed. Wasn't that nice? Good night.
It's even better, mate. It's the fucking when you get the weather up here. Tomorrow there'll be rain, followed by heavier rain, by a light shower of rain later.
And remember, folks, this is Scottish summertime. We have warm rain.
Exactly.
Anyway, we've got fucking. They're watching this telly. George notices. He looks around and notices that ghetto guy's arguing with the preacher, doesn't he? Kind of heated argument. So something's going on. With this wee kind of white church in the background.
Aye, and then that's obviously the ghetto guy, as you've called him. He leads the preacher back to this church, isn't he? Aye. Your Rod's there and a wee bit more, isn't he? He's like, there's something going on there.
George quizzes him, doesn't he? And as you say, he notices that people are getting headaches. But he decides to investigate the wee church because he hears the singing and stuff like that. After he's had his scran, he waits till night time and he investigates the wee church and he goes in. And the church is like the TARDIS, in it. You fucking this wee tiny fucking church on the outside, then he goes into it.
It's a fucking warehouse.
Warehouse, mezzanine levels, a bunker,
fucking
compartments.
Oh mate, fucking there's so much to take for this.
It's Brilliant, man.
Well, you see in the 80s, things looked weird. Oh.
I know, see my packed lunchbox, it was that size. But what a fill up lunch I go to with the fucking 80s. But he goes in there anyway, he investigates, he sees for the first time a bit of graffiti inside the church, because everybody's going to see that inside that wee church. They live among us, didn't they?
We sleep, they live.
Sorry, you're right. They live, they sleep. And then he notices the tape recorder at the church choir singing. So it's like, that's not right.
Aye, and that's in the, what is it? He's spying on the preacher and all that, isn't it? You can hear them talking. And they're talking about how they need to boost the signal and all this stuff, and you're like that. Obviously, we know what the fucking, but you're going, oh, what's going on here? What's this all about?
Aye. But he's, as you say, stumbled upon the resistance, we'll call them. These are all the people that know what's happening. So they want their signal boosted, all the while knowing that there's another signal that they need to get destroyed, which is the alien signal as well, which we don't really find out watching it until a wee bit later on. But George is a clumsy bastard. He falls through a wee bit of a hidden compartment. Is where he finds. Is that where he finds the sunglasses?
Aye, the sunglasses in this, but I don't think he rummages through to begin with. I think he just falls through and then he starts fixing the board back into place. And the preacher just sneaks up behind him like a fucking ninja.
Aye.
And he starts going.
This blind preacher sneaks up on him like a ninja without banging into it at all. I want to touch it. Let me touch your face.
Just starts groping his face. And he's going, yeah, I just wandered in here, fuck off.
Aye. But then things take a kind of dramatic wee upsurge because it kind of seems the gig is up. See the helicopter starting to circle, didn't they?
Yeah. Aye. Plus, it goes back to the wee hobo and all that again. They're still watching this telly. It gets a signal in the middle of nowhere and all.
I lived in the 80s, mate. My telly's fucking murder.
Aye.
Especially the one in my bedroom. Try to get a fucking signal on that bastard.
Yeah, but he's talking about how, see, like, as we call now, fake news.
Mm-hmm.
He's been watching the news and all this shit, and it's like, oh, people out there are getting crazy. There's this virus. It's just making people go fucking loopy, and you're like that.
The ghetto folk, aren't they? They're all that. People downtown are going crazy, man. They're going into this sleep, which they don't wake up from, man. So Gio's starting to fucking take it on board a wee bit. And Frank's just telling me, fucking leave it alone, mate. Just leave it. You know what I mean? Just tore apart the line. Take your shirtless fucking shovel into the dirt. One of things.
I know. Look at you. You're a big grown boy. You can't be wasting your time with this push.
And this is where we get another snappy comeback with Roddy Piper, and it's white lines in the middle of the road. That's the worst place to drive. What?
Oh, mate, I don't know. It's just 80s for me, mate. It's fucking, it's like Commando. See when you watch Commando, see some of the shite he comes away with. Fucking.
Aye, but you've got to think a Schwarzenegger or a Mel Gibson or a Bruce Willis would have delivered it a wee bit better. Know what I mean?
Aye, well, true, aye.
But there's bits in this film as well when Piper shouts, and you're instantly back into like a pre-wrestling match interview. Because you just hear his voice, man. I thought you just talking like that, man. Know what I mean?
It breaks up, no, that did it.
Aye.
Oh, put on the fucking glasses.
Fucking, oh, get it at, mate. We'll get it at. So, George, first thing in the morning, right? This is first thing in the morning. George decides to sit across the road for the church and start watching it with the binoculars.
Aye.
Right?
It's across the street.
Across the street, you get binoculars, right? And he starts watching this church just after breakfast time. Misses his work, misses this new job that he's got. And then the next scene, it's fucking night time and he's still sitting like that.
Aye.
So he's been sitting, he's not moved, he's not done a pish, not had anything to eat, missed his work, just watching this church across the road through a pair of binoculars.
But the next thing, fucking all shipwrecks list in it.
Oh, aye.
It's fucking police helicopters. All these people come out of this church, fucking into motors disappear and all that. And then the next thing, the police are there, aren't they?
That's it. Helicopters, paddy wagons, about 1 million extras in police. And they all just come in. The bulldozers start flattening the ghetto. The police start just wailing on the ghetto people. And just basically tell them, get out of here. You know what I mean?
That's it. Aye. You've got fuck all when you'll have less after the night.
But again, George at the start of all this just watches it calm as fuck. Just move. Just look a bit. Oh, so this is happening.
What's going on here? But it was a bit fucking. Obviously, eventually starts running, doesn't he?
Aye.
And he goes into this lane, and you've got the guy that was on the telly telling everybody we're all sleeping and stuff, and the preacher's there, and the police are just fucking annihilating the two of them.
Aye, hitting them with big sticks, isn't they?
Aye.
Good guy and preacher. And just preacher's obviously blind. So does he know where the next hit's coming from? He's blocking nothing. I mean, but it is, when you think about it, it's a fucking bit hard hitting, especially back in that time. But he decides to bolt. He grabs a boy that he sees cowering and just holds him ever so closely for the duration of finding this windy. You find a windy.
I know you're gay.
Oh, I know you're gay. You grabbed me and took me through a window ever so gently.
But there's a wee guy. They got into this house. See that the guy that was cowering.
Aye.
I don't know what the fuck. Like, because see, they climb into this window into this house somewhere, right? And there's like a guy and a woman cowering in the corner, and he goes that to him. Are we going to stand with him? And he comes in and the guy cuddles him away.
You know, man.
What's up, mommy's tit?
So obviously, I know. So this house in the middle of everything is obviously invisible to the fucking police and the helicopters, not because nobody ram raids it. And they've got a telly on in there, obviously. You know what I mean? They're waiting to see what's happening via them. And the wee black guy that's sitting says something kind of half a cuff to him.
Yeah, World War III or something started it there, or something like that, along the lines.
That's right.
But it's just, it was like, whoever speaks out against the authority or whatever, you're just going to get fucking trampled.
Aye.
You know what I mean?
There's a bit of early nod to kind of V for Vendetta in this as well, you know what I mean? But the next day, sun's out, the church has been set ablaze, it's smouldering away there. But listen, don't panic because the fucking telly is still working. The ghetto's been flattened, people have been jailed, chased, church has been fucking set alight, but that telly's still going, man.
But the old Roddy Piper goes into the church, doesn't he? And he remembers this wee trap door thing, and he goes, right, fuck it, what the fuck was in there, sort of thing.
Yes. And
it stacks of boxes of stuff. But he takes one box and he takes off into the city, I take it.
Aye. Into a back alley, decides to open the box, finds it just full of sunglasses. Obviously, he's perplexed as why they hiding these, but sunglasses got to do with stuff.
Yeah.
So he planks the full box in a bin, barring one pair, obviously, doesn't he?
Yeah. And he puts these on and he starts walking down the street. But as he puts them on, it was just see that fucking idea for like a movie. That was just fucking brilliant, man.
It was kind of good, wasn't it?
Mate, just for that imagination. But he's wearing these glasses and the street looks black and white. So he's like, the fuck's get on there? You know what I mean? The next thing. He puts them on and starts looking about, doesn't he?
That's it, man. So what are the reality X-Ray Specs, isn't they, man? Everything he looks at, he sees the real hidden message behind it, the stuff that we don't see, but we're getting subjectively programmed into our brains, and every advertisement, every paper, every crisp packet, every can of juice is just obey, follow, buy. You know what I mean?
I
One
consume.
question.
Aye. No independent thought and all that. And again, just totally fucking echoes society the now, man. And you've got to, what did you say? This is like fucking 40-year-old or something?
88, aye. Well, no quite 40, but 35.
Aye. So you're like that. How fucking far ahead of its time is this? Because, see, you know, it's like no independent thought. There's one narrative and everybody's to follow it.
Aye.
Know what I mean?
That's it.
It's like, well, we're talking about the consume. I mean, we're talking about people the cost of living crisis and all this, oh, I can't afford to heat my my fucking all the rooms in my house and all that. Oh, aye, but you've went and bought the iPhone fucking 13, have you? Like, all right.
I know. Listen, I know I'm guilty. I know sometimes.
Aye, I'm fucking guilty. I know.
Can sit in the house skint with my fucking. Still got my car sitting there. Still got my iPhone. Still got my fucking deer trainers. You know what I mean?
Aye, that's it. It's just fucking. But it was just see that, mate. See, it was like obviously I says I seen it when I was away and all that. I went, oh, that's just fucking cool. But see, mate, I watched it. I was like, that's fucking. That's eye opening. You know what I mean? Because it's like you can wander through life and you look up at a fucking a billboard or something, and it's like a nice fucking sandy beach and all that, and you're like, oh aye, that looks brilliant. That
I've got 4 pair of earbuds. Right, yesterday I'm on Instagram looking at new earbuds.
Aye.
Know what I mean? Just
That's
because obviously I'm getting. Well, you know what I know. You look at Instagram, look at Facebook. Anything you say out loud, you're getting fucking advertisements every 3 scrolls. You know what I mean? So you're being watched, you're being programmed, you're being fucking listened to and photographed.
But see the bit that was proper fucking like kind of hot home. Really, it was like see when he looks at his money, and it just says, "This is your god."
This is your god. That was brilliant.
And you're like, "Fucking hell, man!"
Because it's word.
Aye, because it's fucking everything, man. Everything. People sell out other fucking humans for this shit. Know what I mean? You're like that. Fucking hell.
Aye. People forget morals and everything. But Christ, as we know, I've started watching The Sopranos in there. You see it in that, man.
You know what I mean? It's like every fucking walk of life.
Loyalty goes out the window for a price. That's for fucking sure.
Fucking.
But the other things he's seen as well, he looks up at the sky and he sees some spaceships, doesn't he? And on top of the traffic lights, he sees like wee radar dishes going run.
Aye, that's playing the message in it. Stay asleep. Stay asleep. Know what I mean? And it's just humans wandering about in this lull. Just like it says, they live, we sleep. But
and obviously, in amongst us is the alien race that's under the guise of humans, but he can see them through these specs. They just look like mad, melted face, skeleton, blue things, man, don't they?
Well, that's what John Carpenter says. He's like, that's obviously the premise of this film is them living off humans, sort of thing. So they're kind of decaying like the human race. So he didn't want like a big special looking fucking alien. He just thought it'd be good if they resembled like rotten people. You know what I mean?
True. So that's quite good. But he's just saying to the guy, man, sees a guy at the magazine stand and all that. And then there's another guy that says something to him, one of the aliens, and he's like, put these on formaldehyde face.
Oh, fucking brilliant. The part's shite, man, but it's funny.
They're all talking in their wee watches, aren't they? They all know what he can see.
Aye, it's when because he's walking about and he's seeing fucking aliens, he's seeing the things flying about and all that. And he walks into a shop. But again, it's you're seeing it again. He's walking into the shop and it's like all the well-to-do people, all the rich people, all this, everybody that's like obviously exploited the system for like the end gain sort of stuff. Because it's like you've got an alien who's there with a human, and the human guy's talking about how he's not getting this promotion and stuff, but the alien has been promoted. Know what I mean? And you're like that. Another wee message there, but then he bumps into this woman, didn't he? He's like, See the way he just slaughters her. He's like, because there's a wee human woman in there, and he's like, you're all right looking, but fucking her.
Aye, because she starts spraying herself with perfume, and he's like, that's like pouring perfume on a pig.
Oh, mate.
So a copper then comes out of nowhere, doesn't he, and jumps him. Rugby tackles him, didn't he? Clotheslines him, actually.
Mate, 2 minutes, what, I pause that?
Aye. Hold on. Whoa. The police comes out of nowhere, clotheslines him, and then Roddy does the same back to him and gives him the throat jab or the eye jab, didn't he? Pure wrestling.
Aye. It's like obviously the aliens have got these watches that they can communicate to each other, you know what I mean? And obviously the police are all part of this fucking alien race, but they're trying. He's like starting him. See when after he tackles him, Roddy goes to attack him, doesn't he? And he goes, hey, and then horny of the gun, like he's going to quick draw. It's like, fucking.
But Roddy knocks him out anyway, and he takes his gun off him, and the gun is a fucking magnum hand cannon. This police trying to go under the guise of being a normal policeman. He's got a magnum hanging off his fucking belt. So he takes that off him. Does he shoot him?
Aye, he shoots him and then he shoots his partner, I know.
And then he goes into the motor and gets a fucking pump action shotgun and all, doesn't he? That's him. It's like a computer game that way, man. Deals with aim, takes their guns off him.
Oh, mate, it's fucking brilliant, man. And then obviously this thing that obviously you can only see by wearing the sunglasses, it's like a wee spaceship thing. It's like a camera, it's like CCTV.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's just fucking... And he shoots that with a shotgun. But he says something cheesy to that and all. And I'm like...
Can't remember even what it was he says, but he shoots it and then it pans away half it, and it shows him doing that as if debris going to fall on him. Nothing falls. Sorry. Mental.
But it's fucking the next bit, man. He walks into a fucking bank. Oh my god. Obviously there's aliens and that in here, and he's just like, he's standing beside the American flag, right? And I swear it turned into a Michael Bay film for fucking 30 seconds. He's like,
just missing slow motion, wasn't
it? He's like, what is it? I'm here to chew gum and kick some ass, and I'm all out of gum. Like, no, man.
It says it like Roddy Piper. I've came here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum. It just starts fucking shooting people, man. But obviously they're aliens.
Starts shooting aliens and all that, and then obviously he hears one talking, doesn't he?
Mama don't like tattletales. Oh, it's fucking so bad, man.
But the next time the wee guy does something on his watch, doesn't he, and it disappears.
Aye, vanishes, man.
What the fuck's going on there?
I know. I remember seeing that and going like, "Oh fuck, that's new."
Oh man, but fucking. So he eventually escapes the bank and all that. Down to the police after him.
Aye,
goes into a car park, and that's where we meet. What was that, Holly? Isn't it? Holly's on him.
Fucking Evelyn, a Masters of the Universe.
Aye,
I'm sure she played.
Was she the woman in Hellraiser?
Frank's bird.
Aye,
I think so, mate.
Aye,
Get fucking dead scary eyes, man. She's.
Aye, mate. It was the eyes that done it for me.
Aye.
I went, oh, I'm not sure I like you.
No, that's what I remember of Masters of the Universe. She was Evelyn, man. Skeletor's bitch. The Carjack's Holly. And that, see her and all right, she is an actress of some kind of considerable clout. No, mainly fucking blockbusters, but she's in a lot of shit, man. And she's fucking terrible, man. She's witty as fuck. What is it? She says something. Oh, I've made an arse because I forgot to write that down. But his reply is, "I'm afraid I must insist."
Wow.
I can't remember what she says. Oh no, that's what it is. He goes like that. Where am I driving to? And he goes like that. Let's go to your place. And she's like, oh, I don't think that's a good idea. And I'm afraid I must insist. So thought about that. And that's quite funny, I know. Because they get to her house, right? And he collapses, still holding on to her. And then she nearly stickies him right in the bus stand.
I don't know, mate.
Until she wasn't expecting it.
Aye, that was fucking method acting.
This is terrible, this acting. At this stage, he's meant to be portraying to us that wearing the glasses takes its toll on you the longer you wear them. But I've seen fucking better nativity plays acting, man. He's just lying on her flare and he's
We're still having a conversation, isn't he? He's like, and then she goes to do something and he's like, don't push your luck or something like that. And I'm going, oh, fucking hell, man. See that? I remember watching that, right? And I'm going, get back to the fucking aliens, Get back to that. You've done that fucking pure brilliant, all that, and then you've gave us this piece of shite in the middle. Know what I mean?
Because he pleads his case to her badly. Do you know what I mean? About the fucking what you can see and all that kind of shit. Dialogue's fucking shite between them. It's so boring. And then we find out Holly works for Cable 64, which is quite prevalent in all the tellies we've been seeing, that this is the main channel that everybody's fucking watching. And the next thing, she just fucks him out a window.
He's like, what is it she's doing? Because he gets up. Does he think he's luck's in or something like that? Because she's like, I think she's drinking. And she pours herself a drink, and I don't know if he gets up. That's because she mentioned she works for that news channel, innit?
Aye.
And he
says, I'm really thirsty. Can I get you one?
And
then he gets up, as you say, and then out of nowhere, she just turns into the fucking Incredible Hulk.
I know. I mean, Roddy Piper is fucking massive in this. Know what I mean?
I know.
He's massive. He's a fucking man mountain. Know what I mean? And she puts him through a big, massive fucking window. Know what I mean? And it's like,
aye, down a cliff.
Aye. No, I mean, this is how fucking big Roddy Piper is. He gets put through the biggest fucking the wall. The whole wall is glass. He gets put through that, falls down a fucking mountain, and survives.
Aye.
And he's like, oh, like he's stood in fucking Lego. Know what I mean?
I feel that in the morning. He's underneath this house in stilts, and he's no get his specs, and the fucking roses are coming into the roses, as they say.
The roses.
The next thing you know, he's fucking all messed up. He's in an alley, and he falls asleep.
Aye, sleep's rough.
He decides the next morning at first light to hobble to his place of work, where he works for fucking half a day. He looks for Frank.
Aye. He goes back to the construction site, didn't it? And says to Frank. Aye. See, I like mad Keith David, man.
I like him, I know.
He's just, but he's like, I don't know, how many people did you kill? Know what I mean? That's not the first thing you say.
No.
Know what I mean? You go, you dodgy bastard.
Aye, first thing I'd say is,
fucking mad mass murderer.
I know, but he freaks out, man. George is a bit obviously cut up, bleeding and all that, and he's trying to please help me, kind of fucking pleading his case. Before you know it, sunglasses have been trashed, obviously, because he goes looking for them in the bin. This is fucking stupid, I know. The bin lorry that's just emptied the bin doesn't move after emptying the bin, right? He opens the back of it, and then jumps in it, finds the box, gets a pair of specs, and then the bin lorry driver, after emptying the bins, decides to tip the bin lorry out in the alley.
I don't know.
Wait a minute. You're like, what the fuck? Bin men don't do that. They empty your bins and take them away to a fucking place where they dump the rubbish.
I don't know, man.
Oh, I'm just going to empty that bin. I'm going to drive 5 yards. I'm going to tip it back out again. Well, if you'd have seen fucking Glasgow a couple of weeks ago, that's what it looked like with that bin strike, man.
That was them fighting the system, mate.
That's right. Again, they were on strike with their sunglasses on.
Oh, but
So I get one fucking pair out the box.
That's it. But the next thing, Frank appears. And he says to him, I got you a week's worth of pay. Good luck, mate.
Fucking, I want him and my father, mate.
That's a fucking wedge on it.
Ken, right? Going to do us a favour and give us a week's wages for that guy that was here for half a day. Aye, all right. Tell him not to come back, but fucking great.
But what ensues is possibly the longest, most unnecessary fight in fucking movie history. But like you say, it's glorious.
It's glorious. For the purpose of this film, it was the most entertaining 4.5 minutes out of the whole film. Frank and George start fucking going at it. And I looked at this to see, like, this film's kind of that bad with dialogue and choreography that they're going to be a mile away with punches and stuff like that. But they weren't. The fight was brilliantly choreographed and it looked fucking kind of real at points, didn't it?
Well, that was obviously reading up on this and all this. John Carpenter says that they practiced it, right, for weeks on end and all that.
Must have been knackered.
Aye, and he was only going to put 20 seconds at him. But see, when he seen it, and they went, nah, that's organing. Because see, the only thing the two actors, well, I say actors, the fucking Roddy Piper, they were really punching and kicking each other, apart from the face shots and obviously the crotch shots. The rest of it was all fucking.
Oh, it was awesome. It was fucking awesome. And if you're not seen this film and you really don't want to see the film, do yourself a favour and find the fight scene on YouTube because it is brilliant, man. If you like a good scrap, this is great. Again, we got another fucking George masterclass line. Put those specs on her. You're gonna eat that trash can.
Oh man, fucking it was, man. It was just pure fucking ringside commentary for him, wasn't it?
And of all the opportunities that Frank has, he doesn't think once to fucking smash the specs up.
Aye.
But a particular highlight in the five in this fight scene is the five rapid to the boss. With fucking his full body weight behind his kick.
Oh mate.
I've hopped any normal man in two, you know what I mean? And I think there's a bit that is ad-libbed. I could be wrong, but right, obviously Roddy George picks up the plank, doesn't he? Frank picks up the bottle. George just smashes a window with a plank, throws it out because he tries to hit him, and then Frank smashes the bottle and it disintegrates.
Aye.
George
Aye.
Oh.
But eventually, Roddy wins it, doesn't he? And he puts the glasses on Frank, and Frank sees these fucking aliens. You know what I mean?
Now my eyes are open. I can see what you see.
Brilliant, man. But see that, mate, it's pure. This is what I mean. That says to you, I think this is like a dark comedy.
Aye, I always say that.
I always viewed it as a dark comedy. I never viewed it like a horror film.
No, I wouldn't. I mean, knowing what Carpenter's done as we do, this seems like a wee side project. Can I fucking have a laugh with us? You know what I mean? Although we'll put a right good message in it, but we'll not take it as serious. And so Frank sees everything that George has seen. He sees the spaceships and obey and conform and all that shit. And you remember what fucking George says to him? Life's a bitch and she's back in heat. I'd love to know who wrote this, man. I know Carpenter wrote it, but I need to know who put these lines in, mate. So they go to the hotel, the two of them. The two of them look as if they've just walked a fucking 16-car pile-up, don't they?
It's all fucking lumps and bumps and swollen lips and all that. It's just fucking. I will have a room. It's like, okay.
Aye.
Oh.
Another fucking off-the-cuff George blurt. Ain't love grand? You talking about, mate? What?
Oh, but there's a chance he's concussed him, but.
Oh, well, true.
Oh.
So.
But they're in this hotel room and that, and then they're all fucking sorting themselves out after their fight and all that. And it's just fucking.
And they decide they're going to have to seek out the resistance, and they need to find like-minded people that know the script, find out what they're going to do. Find the people who made the sunglasses. Jesus Christ!
Fucking Ray-Bans, is it?
Aye. George has a bit of backstory. This is the empathy scene, you know what I mean? And just tells Frank about how he ran away because his daddy used to beat him, and my dad even tried to cut me. I had to get out of there and all, mate.
Mate.
He kind of basically says he gets sent to church and he gets battered every other day of the week, doesn't he?
He's like, I'm not the little boy anymore or something like that. And I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake.
It's glorious. Glorious as fuck. So imagine at one point they went out and bought a carry out because they're sitting drinking beer and all that. Don't know who went to the shops, which was quite funny. But fuck's sake, ghetto guy appears.
I've tracked his down sort of thing. He's why to come to this resistance meeting. It's like, we've got flyers and everything.
Aye.
It's like,
absolutely brilliant. And I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say they spent the night in this hotel, right?
Aye.
And ghetto guy comes in the morning with the sunglasses and takes them to this fucking rally. See, by the time they get to the rally, not a scratch, not a bruise, not a get out of place on them, and they've no limp anymore.
Aye, no. It's fucking superhero recovery rate.
Oh, so good. So good. So I might say bad, they're so bad. So they get to the rally, they meet the ghetto people. Hey, ghetto people, remember us? And he gives them fucking the upgrade for the sunglasses, didn't he?
Contact lenses.
Contact lenses. That they put in flawlessly.
Oh.
You ever try to put a fucking contact lens on?
That's what I was fucking roaring laughing at the other night when I watched this. See these same people that have found the means to make contact lenses. They were living in fucking tents at the beginning of this.
I know.
Oh,
Power, no money, no equipment. And I'm pretty sure that contact lenses need to be made in a kind of clinical environment.
Aye.
Without any dust or some shit like that. But again, even just the act of putting a contact lens in, they done it fucking no bother. I can't.
Aye.
Or I would wear them. I can't put eye drops in. It takes fucking about 9 attempts before my eye stops twitching to get a fucking drop in. So they end up getting tooled up and they get a wee alien watch each and all, which is quite good.
Aye. I was telling them, it's a two-way radio, isn't it? And it's also like a teleport, but they don't know how to get it to work for the teleport. You know what I mean?
Aye.
Like, all right. Aye. I'm sure they'll figure a way to fix that.
So ghetto guy tells them the plan. The plan is to find the signal. We need to find out where the signal's coming from. We need to shut it off.
Aye.
Yeah, let's do that. Give me a gun, motherfucker. And then fucking mad Blue Eyes appears, Mad Holly.
Aye, Holly appears. Aye, because during the meeting as well, the wee leader guy's been saying the aliens have been corrupting humans and stuff, giving them wealth and making them part of their system and all this other fucking shit, which also happens.
Yes.
the best way to corrupt the voice of the people is to fucking corrupt that voice, innit?
That's it. And then blind the ones that might be able to do something about it with more money, more power. Because we do find out in a couple of scenes that the rich and wealthy humans are on board with this piss, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Holly's like, are you okay? I thought I killed you. Any normal man, darling, you would have killed him.
But this is Roddy.
This is Rowdy Piper, motherfucker.
See, even then, see as soon as you've seen her again, you'll listen, lads. You can shoot me after this is done, but she's fucking getting it. Bang.
Aye.
Know what I mean?
She's part of the problem.
She punched me through a fucking window.
He's got the puppy dog love eyes on, man. But before he's got any chance to reply to her, there's a big, huge explosion.
Aye.
And they've been infiltrated, haven't they?
That's it. Police show up again, and they're not taking any prisoners.
Oh, it reminded me of that bit in the original Total Recall, when they just get fucking O'Hagan's guys all come in and fucking, whoa, fuck, where'd you come from? There's an ambush, there's a slaughter, basically.
Yep.
The resistance. And then we're back in another alley. No bother.
But see, the thing is, that's what I meant to say, I know. Mind the wee Chinese guy for Die Hard? Remember he steals the chocolate bar?
Aye.
He's there.
Is he?
Aye, he's one of the Resistance members, only in that lane bit.
Oh, I never noticed that.
Aye. Well, I'm sure it's him.
Johnny Extra.
But see, that way, it was kind of good when they done that as well. Let's see, we switching back and forth between seeing the cops and they were normal, and then you were seeing it obviously through the contact lenses.
I forgot for like half a minute that how the fuck they seen them? I forgot to put the contact lenses in. But obviously, I fucking went, when the two of them were hiding at the back of the alley when they get cut off and they had nowhere to go. And I went, fuck, the contact lenses, that's right. So they play about with their watches because they're trapped, didn't they? Yeah. It makes a wee hole in the flare. Cartoon hole.
Like Bugs Bunny. Aye. The hole across.
The ones you go in Roger Rabbit, it's just a hole and just fling it on the wall. Put your hand through and all that. Brilliant. Acme holes. But
it's malfunctioning, isn't it? And they need to. But it's either death or they jump into this hole, so they decide to jump in the hole in it.
Aye, and see the time it takes them to fucking jump in it. That reminded me of the garbage chute bit in Star Wars.
Aye.
You know the garbage chute flyby. So they jump in the hole shuts, and they're in this kind of fucking big long corridor kind of place. Looks like a big silo or something like that, doesn't it?
It's like a big base or something, isn't it? And they hear and then this is where you start seeing the alien fucking see the two soldiers. This talking device that the wee two prongs come out that is right out of fucking Star Trek and all that shit. Know what I mean? Just
no. Do you know what it's out of?
I know it's out of something, and it's
Ghostbusters.
Is it?
It's the EMP fucking thing. And it goes up like that at the side. I think they find Slimer way on it.
I knew I'd fucking seen it somewhere. I just took it to be Star Trek because they're always whipping shit like that out.
Aye, so I was disappointed at that, man. I was just stole it after fucking set of Ghostbusters. But they're in the hideout. The alien army people are dressed in fatigues for fucking the snow for some reason. And they're on the Ghostbusters tech red on each other. Fucking, they're all celebrating.
We've took out the resistance now, innit? Then fucking. But the next thing, they're walking through these corridors, and the next thing they hear this round of applause in it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's. They go into this big room, and it's a big congregation. Aliens and the rich and powerful.
It's like a corporate fundraiser in it. It's
it's the elite.
The elite, bastards. And the guys that's talking on the podium says, after tonight's annihilation of the resistance, we project that we will have full control and annihilation of the human race by the year 2025.
And everybody's like, hey!
It's ended. That sounds marvellous.
Again, that just fucking shows you again, mate. See, that I believe shit like that, but like fucking all the rich cunts are just sitting and going, I say we hike up the fucking fuel prices Why? For a fucking laugh.
Aye.
Know what I mean?
Aye,
Watch these cunts all fucking eat one another. Know what I mean?
that's a Weinstein fucking mentality in it. It's
Aye.
another fucking faction, but they're all sitting there. Frank and George just walk in unchallenged.
Aye.
They're fucking tooled up to the nines, man.
Aye. Bogging, no dressed up. Everybody's in a tuxedo and fucking what knows, not I mean?
Aye. They don't
But
look
then-
at a place at all.
See what I thought was, I knew I've just kind, it's just kind of the coins just kind of dropped, but see, it's like the wee hobo guy, the wee homeless guy that was I watching the telly.
The wee black boy.
No, hang me, the homeless guy with the beard. He starts talking to them. He's in a tuxedo and all that. He's been recruited. But I was like that. Why the fuck was he recruited? And then I kind of tapped just there and now that he probably stuck them in. See the church.
Right?
So he's like, oh, hey guys, is that you recruited as well? I didn't know they recruited Jews.
Is that who takes them the wee tour?
Aye.
The guy with the beard on the
Aye.
telly?
No, see the homeless guy that's watching the telly.
Right.
It's him.
Right, okay. Right, I get you now.
Aye.
Because he takes my wee tour, doesn't he?
Aye. And he takes them to this. I just called it the alien slingshot room. It's just.
I've just called it the fucking, what is that I called it? Just a transporter room, or a signal room. And it's just like a ledge into space in it.
I mean, mate, it's very, very, what's that? Is it John Carter?
Aye.
It's very John Carter, isn't it?
So it's just this thing. The guy tells him, he says, they can take you anywhere in the universe or on this planet. If you can't be bored going to Mars, you can go to your granny's. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it. Just fired off into space like a fucking dried pea.
So they take them. It takes them finally into a kind of a two-way mirror room, if you will, and that's when they decide to let them know that they're fucking no here for conforming. They just shoot the two guards, don't they?
Aye, because through this piece of glass they can see the news studio, isn't it? And it's
They grabs him by the beard. They're fucking leading them into another room.
But it's like the wee guy says to him, he's like, well, I mean, what's the point? Why could we not get our share of being rich? You know what I mean? It's like, and you're going, look, and as you just see it, fucking scumbag. You know what I mean?
Aye.
Sell out your own.
That's it. Why can't I get my turn? But at the expense of the human race, you just want your slice of pie before you die.
Exactly. And that was very fucking revealing of the humanity again.
Mm-hmm.
But the next thing I've just wrote down Frank and Roddy go to town.
I've wrote boys go tonto in studio. Try to get to roof.
Oh mate, I'm just fucking. They just start shooting it, and he's what a prick he is, by the way. Have any of you seen Holly? Why the fuck would Holly be there? She was at the fucking meeting.
I know.
I mean,
they then decide that he's got a love interest now in her. When it fucked him out a window on a cliff. he's all for her, know what I mean? But they're shooting up the places you say, mate. They're going tonto. They've got unlimited bullets as well, which I noticed is fucking great. Two guards at a time attack them.
The fucking see the delay he turns round and shoots these guards. It reminds me when I used to play Call of Duty. I would turn around and fucking shoot people, and they never shot me first, but I die. Right? This fucking pissed me off.
This alien race of advanced technology has a population of 9,000 million people. But guards, attack these people two at a time. That's the strategy. Have at it.
Again, mate, it's back to the old fucking 80s and all that. It's not really 80s, isn't it? It's just every film ever.
Aye.
But 40 guys run into a room to fight Bruce Lee, but they all come one at a time.
Aye. Mate, I love the A-Team, I know. The A-Team back in the day, but not one person died in the A-Team, ever.
Aye.
You've got M16s and Kalashnikovs going full pelt for the fucking majority of the programme, and nobody takes a bullet. They just get slow motion flung in the air. brilliant. There was one time Murdoch nearly died, right enough, but that was a good episode because BA took care of him. Anyway, just fucking talking shit. They find Holly, didn't they?
Aye, she just appears
Mad
in
Evil
the
in
corridor, know what I mean?
the
Like
corridor.
that.
She was standing there all the time.
Oh, thank God you're here.
Thank God you're here. That Piper's got a hard on for you. So they decide the three of them are going to make it to the. Let's get to the roof.
Yeah.
So George is in front. Frank and Holly are behind. He doesn't notice, and she just pulls a gun on Frank, doesn't she?
Pulls a gun on Frank and fucking shoots him in the back of the head.
Did she shoot him?
You hear the bang, but then it cuts to Roddy up on the roof. Know what I mean? And then that's when he sees it. He sees this big fucking transmitter fucking belting out this signal. Know what I mean?
Aye.
Then that's when he hears the gun cock behind him. And turns out our Holly's a dirty fucking nae user.
Dirty ringing bitch. Dirty windy fling her out her cow.
And then I don't know again why I don't know why it didn't tipple that she is living in a house up on the hills on a big stilted fucking mansion. Know what I mean? You're like just didn't tipple.
And got a great job at Studio 64.
Aye.
But he turns around, he shoots her, doesn't he?
Aye, he whips out a wee tiny gun he's kept up his sleeve. It's about the size of a fucking lighter.
Aye, that's what it looks like, a fucking lighter. And then, even though a million aliens and helicopters have got their sights on them, they decide not to take a shot, giving him plenty of time to turn to the satellite with his pea shooter.
I go, what is it? He just goes, fuck it or something, and shoots this fucking big transmitter. And then the polos go. But oh my God, mate. See he's Fordham acting. Oh, it was tremendous. He's just, obviously, you hear the gunshots for the helicopter, and he's just like that, still just, the phone's back the way.
Oh, it's horrible. And I don't know why I've wrote this, dies with finger.
Aye, see, as he's dying, he sticks up the finger to the helicopter.
Right, I need to be more fucking literal because I can't remember what I'm writing. Dies and gives the finger to everybody. And now the signal's lost, so the aliens are revealed and can be seen.
On the TV and all that. It's like, see them the bit they're in the studio, and they're all like, what the fuck is wrong with your face?
Aye.
You can just feel people running away and all that. What's going on? What's going on?
And their last scene is obligatory titty shot. It's a lassie on top of a guy, we think, a guy, and she's all having smashing time and all that until she opens her eyes and looks down, and it's an alien guy. Hey, baby, what's wrong? Your face is melted off. I'm fucking brilliant.
Oh, mate. It's brilliant at all, man. See the guy that's the alien that's sitting in the bar. And he's just watching the telly and everybody's all like that. He fucks him out of you.
Aye. He's that engrossed in the telly, doesn't realise. Everybody's like, huh? It's fucking your blue face. Big mad eyes and the eyelids. Oh, it's brilliant. And it's done. It's finished.
That's it over, mate. And that's I kind of think that ending was like a message like that. It's been revealed to you.
This is I've told you what's happening.
Exactly.
Roundabout sort of way.
Aye.
It's true. It's kind of, they live among us in the day. Like you just said, it's the elite are fucking pulling the strings. There's a bigger message behind the film.
Aye, definitely, man. It's practically open your fucking eyes, because everybody's just fucking living in the daft wee world. Oh, if I do this, I can get my fucking self ahead and all that. When in reality, the system is rigged against you.
That's it.
Especially here anyway. We get fucking taxed on your car, taxed on your fuel, taxed on your house, taxed on the fucking food you buy, taxed on the drink you drink. You're like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, aye, very good.
But now we don't even get an excuse now. Things just got up to 50%. You ask why? Because that's it. You know what I mean? My wife, showing her, she paid £7 for Lurpak all day. I was shocked that she did. and I was angry that she did.
Yeah.
And you know, it's just wee things like that. Hey ho, but we're in danger of turning this into a political fucking message here, but
But you're just see when
we're
you
on the
sit,
same boat.
you're sitting there and fucking people are talking about, oh, I can only heat one room in my house, and then you've got some prick driving down the road with his third Lamborghini or something. Know what I mean? You're like that. Oh, aye, that's brilliant. And then now you've actually got these cunts on like social media and all that. Influencers. Influencers.
Oh,
Like that. Sorry, what the fuck is your purpose here?
I know.
Know what I mean?
I know. That's it's no great. It's horrible. It's a horrible kind of world we live in. There's still good there, but it's just trying to fucking tap into it. It's kind of hard. And as a father, all I can hope to do is keep that side of the world away from my wains as long as possible. That's all you can do. And then, unfortunately, they're going to find out sooner or later. But hey ho, they live. 1988, John Carpenter, Roddy Piper, Keith David, mad fucking flinger out a windy woman. What you gain it out of 10, mate?
I get a 7, mate.
7?
Aye, because see, for me, 6 is watchable, and 7 is I like it, but it's not brilliant. So we get 7.
I'm a 6. I think you've got to see it once, and you'll watch it again maybe, but you'll know when I hurry to seek it out to watch again. But it was a message that got it for me because it was clever as fuck.
Aye.
If it was remade today in a more serious light and all that, a bit more kind of money behind it and spin on it, and I think it would be fucking, the quality actors, it would be awesome, man.
Yeah.
It would just tell you everything you need to know. But I mean, the budget for this was 4 million. For some of the effects, that was pretty good. But unfortunately only made, but it didn't even make back 5 million in the box office.
That's like a lot of things, mate, with his films. Let's see, I compare it to, let's see, Big Trouble in Little China. And most people I see, you know, they go, oh, I love it.
Escape for LA, I know.
Aye.
Stuff like that.
Aye. But it's like, most people I love that film, Big Trouble in Little China. And then it was the same. See, when it came out, it got fucking panned and was hopeless.
It got low panned.
Aye.
There you go. See?
But it's like that. I know there's that many people like that film now. They're talking about remaking it.
See, that's dangerous, man.
But that's what I'm talking about. It's like but this didn't make its money back. It probably gets fucking panned for that reason, but there's a lot of people like it.
Aye. I suppose I'm a bit of a hypocrite saying this should be remade and Big Trouble in Little China shouldn't be, so there we go. But aye, there we go. So 6 for me, 7 for you, which is 13 out of 20, which is not the lowest. By no means the highest either. What's your Glaswegian?
I'm no 41. I'm like fucking. Oh, I don't know, mate. You say yours, mate. It might inspire me.
I had a few there, but I'll stick with creeping about. You're heavy creeping about, mate.
I'm just. Are you blind, you bastard?
We are all. We're all walking through society blind. We must open our bloody eyes. So there we go, folks. That was episode 24 of season 1, the penultimate episode. Chris and I are going to have a good think about how we're going to end the series, because we want to do a big beauty, whether it's a new one we've seen or an older classic that we both enjoy, I would imagine. I've got a couple of ideas that I'll let you know about, mate, and you can let me know what you're thinking as well.
Yeah, sounds appropriate.
Aye, but thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. If you can do us a wee favour, give us a wee like, a wee share, maybe subscribe to our YouTube, give us a wee star review on Spotify, or a wee review on Apple Podcasts, and a wee listen on the Good Pods to get us up that league table. Would be nice as well, because we're doing it for you guys, you know.
And tell your friends. Don't be shy.
I tell your pals. Just say, I know these two mad Scottish guys. They're quite funny. I'll get this up this afternoon, mate. You have a good day.
Yes, I shall try.
And I shall catch you
On the flip side.
on the morrow. See you later.
Goodbye.
And action!
You disgust me. Grow up.